2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Luke, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. That's heading into the rough, I think. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a five.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
Putting for eagle here. Well done. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Putting for birdie.
Looking really good.
Oh, that's a ripper. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Currently at -3 for the round. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Yes, fantastic stuff. Got to say, well done. Birdie guaranteed. Thank you.
Yep, tracking well.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
This player is putting for fun.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Going with the 5-wood. Wow, what happened there?
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Nicely done. 11 feet to the cup. It's tracking. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. You've arrived at a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
They've decided to club up.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This is their look at birdie.
That'll sting a bit. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
These are on rails, looking good.
Yeah, you'll take that. He's currently in a share of top spot. Here we have a long par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That's nicely done. Second shot here on the 7th. And here we are with the third shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Oh, that was pure. This putt coming up is for birdie. Nice line. And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Going with the hybrid. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. And he's hit that inside the range.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
This one's online. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 7.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
A little off the mark on that approach shot. And this from the green side rough. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, you like the look of those hands.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. And he's down there.
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Opting for the 5-wood.
4 left.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot. Second shot here on the 11th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Looks good.
And there it is. Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in the lead. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Well, that'll play. And that will take him to 8 under. And let's have another look at that one.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Is currently sitting in first place. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
That's a good looking shot there. From around 140 yards here. Currently leading by 3. Going with the 9-iron, I think. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. 8 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
On a nice line.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one's headed towards the rough. It's a little wayward.
Well, they tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Getting ready to play their third. Time now for the fourth shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Putting for bogey. Oh, what a stroke. Leading by 3 strokes now. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
This shot from the first cut of rough. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This one to save par.
Looking good.
It was on a good line. And this one will be for bogey. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
This is on a stupendous line.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Oh, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say. And here we are with the third shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Sitting at -8 for the day. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Well, I think they're attacking this one, taking it on in 2. I like their style.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
Well, it's pretty straightforward. Hold this and you'll win the title. Okay, so that's step 1, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. It's been an impressive display today. Make this and you'll sign off on a 62. Oh, that's a nice line. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt awaits. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 25th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Yes, winning it does get you into a few more events at the beginning of the year, but you better play your way into the next part of the year because of the reshuffle. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.